Send it to me.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Playbook Podcast. We have a special guest with us today. Y'all have seen him before on the comments. I saw him a month ago or so with me and Nick Rankin. Nick will be on soon. He's getting his webcam ready with difficulties for technology, but welcome. But anyways, hope y'all having a great day, a great Monday. School is out officially for those who are in school. I know people are summer classes in the fall, summertime as well. But you know what? Hope y'all playing some golf, traveling out there. But you know what? We also have some great things happening in the sports world. Sports is not over. So with that being said, Travis, welcome back to the podcast, bro. How you doing, bro?
Thank you. I've been doing pretty good, pretty good. What an interesting season of sports, man. We have playoffs right now, college softball if you're into that, and then we got the World Cup coming up, bro.
I
What
forgot about
a
that.
three-headed monster for the summer.
Yeah, and plus, we also got some more golf coming up. Those who live in Amarillo in the 806, the Cornberry Tour will be here next weekend for a 4-day event. I'm planning on going, whether with the press passes, credentials, or as a ticket. Tickets are on sale. They're $20 right now. So get
Pretty
your
affordable
tickets,
too.
guys. Yeah, $20, bro. That's on sale. $20. But
Where's it playing at?
they're playing at Tuscaloosa Golf Club.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting to see. Right now, I drove by it last week on last Friday with Nick, and man, looks beautiful.
Is it?
Yeah, it looks awesome, bro.
Are y'all getting all this rain as well?
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of rain too.
Okay, yeah.
We're
So
trying to we're getting
yeah.
over wildfires in Amarillo, so
Okay. So at least it helps out with that as well.
yeah. But anyways, we're gonna move on to some NBA talk. The NBA finals are happening this week on Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, 7:30 p.m. our time, 8:30 even the West Coast, 6:30 even the West Coast and California and Vegas and all that stuff. We got the NBA Finals rematch in 1999. The San Antonio Spurs versus the New York Knicks. But we're gonna jump first to the Western Conference Finals though. So the Spurs won in 7 games. Travis, what's your thoughts on this series overall of with the OKC versus Spurs series?
It was a really good series. I mean, okay, let me clarify. Game 1 and Game 7 were really good games. The rest of the games were basically who were the refs. If you got the ref that sided the Spurs, they blew him out. If the ref sided OKC and gave him fouls, OKC blew out the Thunder, right? Or the Spurs. And but Game 7, man, what a finish. It was a game of SGA finding another gear in him that if he can't get fouls, what can he do? He makes buckets, and we'd like to see that more of him do that, honestly, and try to just foul bait, right? But also Luke Cornett coming up with an insane block to basically turn the game over and seal the game. Basically, that was a blocked by James kind of play right there, you know. So I give this series about an 8.5 out of 10. Two
Yeah,
really good games that went to Game 7, you know.
yeah. Me personally, I haven't seen a better series like this since probably 2023 when Cats went against Boston when Jimmy Butler got into Al Horford's face and whatnot when he was going crazy that run in that series. But that was probably the best series I've seen since then. Um, but the series was really interesting. It was really good. It was back and forth. Game 7 was all out brawl. I watched it at work. And I'm like, man, I was on my front of my seat. I was like, oh my gosh, what is going on? Like I saw I saw Wemby be Wemby, making the
Right.
right play. He wasn't forcing things like he did in game 5. I saw Wemby hit a half court shot in game 6. I mean, game 6 actually. I saw SGA last night had Saturday night had 38 points with just giving everything he can. And I saw Lou Dort, who was a no-show this series. Actually, he didn't play defense at all. And to me, the two is this: the Thunder's defense this series was awful. Um, if you know the Thunder, if you watched them in the regular season, even the playoffs, and the defensive wise, they will press you. They were all in your they were in your back pocket.
They're
Like
guarding 94 feet full on through.
I know, like Lou Dort didn't do that this series. Alex Caruso was probably the best defender of the series.
Alex, if dare I say this, Alex Caruso was probably the best player from game 1 to game like 6.
I
He
agree.
showed up every single game, and honestly, um, if SGA didn't have that 35-point performance and they won, I think the award would have gone to Alex Caruso for WCF finals.
I agree. I agree with you about that. Here's a play where and Alex Caruso doesn't fear Wemby. He does not fear him. The
No,
Doom was
yeah.
postered him in game 7. Like straight up almost like close to posterizing this guy. And he even crossed Wemby 1v1. He guarded him 1v1. And it shows a lot how deep up there much heart he has because he's probably he's a 2-time champion. He was like that with the Lakers. I hate the fact that the Lakers traded him because you know what? Because we needed stuff
That
like
entire
that.
team shouldn't have gone away. I don't know what happened or what
You know what it was,
GM
Travis?
did, but man, that was crazy.
You know what it was? Because they love Kobe Bryant in LA and they love Michael Jordan. And they were trying to save LeBron for not winning another championship. That's what
I
really
don't know if they
happened.
like Michael Jordan in LA, but yeah, I
I
can
don't know. I mean, he was
know.
loved in 1991 series, game 5 in that NBA Finals series. LA
Yeah.
was loving Michael Jordan like more than Magic. It was kind of insane. But anyway, so I don't know why Lakers traded Alex Caruso. I don't know why they traded out that team overall. But anyways, it is what it is. It's dead and done. It was 4 years ago when that happened. But yeah. So interesting series this series. But the story of this series mainly is Chet Holmgren. Chet
No
Holmgren
show.
was a no-show to this series. So Travis, what is your thoughts on Chet Holmgren?
I mean, he's a really good player during the regular season. He showed up during the regular season. Honestly, I think what happened here is they had another guy that's 7'5", as athletic as him, better than him, and he just didn't know what to do. Also, he just stopped trying to look for shots. He just became a cone, right? At game 7, you saw it. He had, I think, 2 field goals in the first half and 0 field goals in the second half, I think. And he only had 2 or 4 points, right? So I mean that shows you the guy just couldn't get a bucket. He couldn't get to his shots because maybe a guy that's 7'5" in the paint is guarding him, right? I mean, you can't really do much to that. Do I think he's a bad player? No. Do I think he needs to show up? Yes. What I think they should do with him is honestly keep him. There's no reason you need to trade him, but find another guy on offense that can score the ball without needing to poster up, going straight to the paint. Get like a guy that's like Giannis, right, where he just drives to the bucket. If he gets fouled, he gets free throws. If he doesn't, then he's going to try to still make the layup.
Okay. So I agree with you on certain things, but disagree with you about keeping him. But here's the thing about Chet. Chet Holmgren averaged 10 points per game, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1.1 blocks per game, and he shot 51% from the field, but he shot 27% from the 3. In the 2026 Western Conference Finals. His best performance overall was Game 5, where he had 16 points and 11 rebounds. In Game 7, he had 4 points with It was one of two from shooting, by the way. I heard Reggie Miller on a broadcast saying, "Hey, in order for him to win this game, he has to be the second best player on his team." That didn't happen. Okay, that's number one. Number two is this: Chet Holmgren was the second pick in the draft in 2022. He missed his first year because of his injury and tore his ACL, whatever it was back then in 2023, whatever it was. I don't know what it was. I forgot. But Chet Holmgren was a no-show. Okay, he showed me this. This guy is gonna be like DeAndre Ayton in his career, and DeAndre Ayton is a no-show. Doesn't have any heart. Chet Holmgren didn't have any heart. Yeah, one game. That was game 5. That game, by the way, he posted Wemby straight up. He actually played his defense against Wemby. And I saw game 6 where they were just talking smack to this guy. They don't fear this guy. Carter Bryant, I don't know what he told him, but he called this guy soft. I saw Vassell go after him and didn't fear him. They were talking trash to this guy who's 7-1, by the way.
Yeah, that Vassell poster they got on Chet was pretty bad.
Dude,
He blocked Chet too.
that's crazy. I know. Because Chet Holmgren looks soft.
Yeah.
Chet Holmgren here's the deal about Chet Holmgren. Number one is this. Go bulk up, bro. Get on a workout plan, go bulk up. Because you look skinny as heck, and Wembanyama has more muscle than you, by the way, bro. Number 2 is this. You were a no-show. Number 2 is this. I'm starting to question his all-star status because he's superstar status because he can't. We're 7'1". You're supposed to be able to play good basketball and be able to show when it matters most. That didn't happen with Chet Holmgren. That didn't happen. So if I'm the OKC Thunder, here's what I would do. I think they should go pursue Giannis because Giannis will show up when it matters most. A couple years ago, Giannis went against Wembanyama. Giannis had 46 points and 15 rebounds against Wembanyama. That game, by the way, Wemby had 23 points and 10 rebounds. And Giannis told Wembanyama this in the middle of the game. You ain't all that, buddy. It's still my league. Giannis told Wemby that to his face. Giannis is Giannis is 7 foot. I don't care what the NBA says. He's 7 foot. He's a stronger version of Kevin Durant. He's more athletic version of Kevin Durant. And Giannis will go after you. He will show up in the match most. He was defensive player of the year twice. Giannis and his career averages 30 points per game, and then when he's on his best seasons. That's when he showed up. He showed up when it mattered the most. Giannis is not as scrub like Chet. Giannis will show up because he's the champion. He wants it more than anybody. I get it. 2023, yes, I'll give you that one. He didn't show up against the Heat. But other than that, Giannis will show up when it matters most. He ain't gonna back up from Wembanyama. He doesn't fear Wemby. That's Giannis' nature. He doesn't fear Wemby at all. And Giannis is more of a reliable source on defense than Chet Holmgren is. Giannis is not giving you 10 points per game. I tell you that in the conference finals. He ain't doing that. In 2021, when he won his first championship, he averaged 38 points per game. 38 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists. That's what Giannis did in 2021 and 2021 NBA Finals when he won that championship. So if I'm OKC, if you want to compete for the championship, here's the deal. Spurs ain't going anywhere in the future. They ain't going anywhere. They're not. They're like, you know what? Wembanyama is saying to the league right now, this is my league. This is my house. This is my chance to become the best player in the world. At 22, by the way. OKC, go figure it out. Go figure it out if you have to. And Sam Presti will do it because he has all these draft picks coming up. If anyone can do it, it's him. But if I'm OKC Thunder, pursue Giannis more than anything else. So that's my
They're
takeaway.
about to have to sign a bunch of rookie contracts, and I don't think they have the cap space to sign all those contracts. So they might. I know they have a lot of picks, if I'm not wrong. They have
Yeah.
a lot of picks, but I mean, you can only hit so many picks out of the rookies that one of them's got to be bust, right? And
Yeah.
so with that cap space coming, dude, I think they have to sign SGA. I think Chet got a contract yet last year, if I'm not wrong. I'm not too sure. Um, but I mean, all their top players they have to re-sign basically. And what really hurt him this season, I don't think was Chet. I think it was not having another ball handler. No AJ Mitchell and no Jalen Williams. SGA basically just took the ball for himself and he had to control it, right? And he's a really good ball handler, but with 4 quarters, you can't handle the ball all 4 quarters and expect the other team not to load up on you, right? So I think their
Yeah.
main issue this series was just injuries, not having AJ Mitchell, not having Jalen Williams, and I mean Chet. He regular season stats. I think he had what? Um, Regular season he was 17, 8-1, right? 36% field goal. Um, I mean, he didn't do bad in the regular season, but um, I don't think they'll trade him. They'll definitely keep him, I think. But they really do need another ball player to help SGA with scoring.
Yeah. I think that's good. That good takeaway too. But like Jalen Williams, I think he was ducking. Not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I think he
And
was
he was
ducking.
not ducking, bro. That brother was hurt, dude. He tried to play, I think, game 6, right?
Yeah,
He only played 10 minutes and got 1 point. He was trying to play, but that hamstring, man, it
yeah,
just, you
yeah,
could
but
tell his shooting motion was off. He couldn't drive. It
yeah,
was
yeah, I get that. But the thing with Chet though is that I mean that was Giannis. Giannis ain't doing that. Giannis not averaging too much per game in the conference finals. He's not doing that. Giannis. He ain't gonna back down from a fight. I mean, he ain't. So I mean, I get your takeaway too on that too. But I think Giannis, if he wasn't win the championship, your best chance of winning was going to OKC probably. And OKC, because I don't think they're gonna win again. I don't think they're gonna win with Chet ever again.
I think they will. Hartenstein needs to get re-signed this offseason, if I'm not wrong. So I
Oh
think what they do is they keep Chet. They find some way to get Giannis with picks or something, because I know Giannis wants to leave the Bucks, right?
yeah,
Yeah. So, I mean, starting five, rough starting five. They can keep some of their players now. Would be Chet, Giannis, Jalen Williams, SGA, and then some other guard, Jaden McCain or someone. And if they can keep
yeah,
those core 5 people, I think they'll make a run again next year, and I think it'll be much closer than it was this year.
yeah, yeah. This team was not the same like it was last year in 2025.
No.
I'll tell you that. They lost a step a little bit, but I don't know. I just don't think Jay has to oomph in him anymore. I mean, I don't. That's just me
Still young
personally.
of a player, if I'm being honest. He's still pretty young. This is what his second playoff run, and his
Yeah,
first playoff run was last year. He won a championship, and this year, I mean, if he showed up, would they go to the finals? Most likely, yes. But at the same time, you're playing Wemby. You can only do so much against Wemby when all you do is kind of drive to the paint as well.
yeah, yeah. That's
I mean,
true.
Hartenstein was getting at Wemby though and scoring points. So honestly, this is on Chet. So
I know. That's why I say I think the OKC needs to cut. That's why I think. I mean, Hartenstein was pretty good this series. So
he's
was
pretty
Jalen
solid.
Williams.
That floater shot he has, I mean, it was working against Wemby. He couldn't block it.
Yeah, and then Jalen Williams too came out and hit threes out of nowhere. I don't know where he came from.
I don't know. I don't know where J. Will came out, bro.
I don't know where he came from. He
Same
was
with Jared McCain, bro.
yeah, that's
I feel
just
bad for a 76ers fan though, man.
yeah. I
They
know.
had that guy in the G League.
I know.
They just didn't want to play him.
Yeah, I agree. But moving on to more. So another question is this: who would benefit a championship? Would it be Wemby, or would it be Jalen Brunson?
Define benefit, like for their legend status, or
Yeah, their caliber, their player caliber wise.
Brunson would definitely benefit more. I mean, Wemby's already like, I mean, what, like top 10?
Yeah,
You agree on that? You think Wemby's top 10 now?
I think he is. He might be top 5.
Wemby's top 5?
Yeah,
What?
who's
He's too
taking over who?
young.
But here's the deal. I'll give you SGA. I'll give you Jokic if you want to put Jokic up there. I'll probably give you Ant-Man. I would give you probably Wembanyama top 4.
Of
And
all
I would give
time?
you no, not all time.
Oh, okay. I'm talking
I
about
mean
all
like
time.
today.
My
I
fault.
mean like
My fault.
today.
Yeah, my fault. My bad.
Today, yeah, today's probably top 5.
Today's top 5, Wemby's number 1.
Wemby, what about SGA?
He's better than SGA, bro.
Why?
He's doing what SGA is doing at 7'5".
Okay, here's the deal.
Oh.
We've seen Bobo do this at 7'5".
Say it again.
We've seen Bobo do this at 7'5", by the way.
We have not seen Bobo. Bobo was
Yes,
not
we have.
doing this at 7'5".
Yes, he was. He was.
No, he wasn't, bro. I've watched him from high school all the way to the NBA. He tried to be Wemby, but Wemby became him, but better. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying.
Bobo had the offensive power, but he couldn't stay healthy, and he had no defense.
And by the way, too, here's the deal about this too. There's another 7'4" prospect coming out in high school next season.
Is it the white guy? I forgot his name.
Yeah.
Is. Oh man, what's his name? I think I know who you're talking about. He. Oh man, he has a good name too.
His name is Oliver Ryuk something. I don't know how to say his name.
Oh, never mind. I was thinking about the wrong person.
7'9", coming out of Florida.
Oof.
So there's him too coming out. He's 7'9", by the way. There's that guy. Okay, so my point is this. I don't think Wemby's top. I don't think Wemby's better than SGA.
You don't think Wemby's better than Ant-Man?
No.
Twin. He just beat them by 4.
Okay, I'll give you Ant-Man. But I don't think he's better than SGA right now. SGA has a championship with 2 MVPs.
Oh, okay. So now we're talking about legend status. Okay, I give him that. Yeah, SGA. Yeah.
Right now, yeah, I give him. I mean, right now.
I thought you meant skill wise. Sorry.
I think skill wise might be better too. I mean, they put them 1-on-1. So, anyway, so that's number 1. But anyways, for me, I think for me, who will benefit more of this is Brunson, because here's the deal. Jalen Brunson, to me, if you remember back in 2022 when the Mavs traded him to New York, everyone doubted him, saying he couldn't do it. They wanted Donovan Mitchell at the time. Mitchell went to the Cavs.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted. By the way, Brunson too is a 2nd round pick coming out to the NBA. That's number 1. He's an underrated player overall. I heard Stephen A. Smith. I heard Skip Bayless, Colin Cowherd. All these people saying he couldn't win a championship in 2023 because the Miami Heat. We blamed Jalen Brunson on losing that series. We blamed him, and that's what happened. And then 2024, what happened? He lost to the Boston Celtics. No, it's not to Boston. The Sixers, actually, the Sixers. And look what happened. He still was getting blamed last season in 2025 in the Eastern Conference Finals against the Indiana Pacers. When Brunson lost that series, know who we blamed? We blamed Jalen Brunson, his leadership, his all-star caliber player. We said he's not going to be the greatest Knick of all time. But Brunson won his championship against over a 7'5" player. He is all-star. He will be probably a top 3 player in his league. I think he will be. He's 6'1". He is a closer. I saw this guy against the Cavs Let's close out the game. Close it out. Game 1, close it out. Game 2, close it out. Game 3, close it out. Against Detroit Pistons, by the way, everyone had Detroit coming out of the Eastern Conference. You know what happened? Jalen Brunson did close out that series. So if I'm Jalen Brunson, if you win this championship, number one, you'll be a Finals MVP. New York hadn't won since 1973 with Walt Frazier. You will pass every New York Knick in history. Patrick Ewing, Carmelo Anthony, Walt Frazier, Earl Monroe, the Pearl Monroe. You will surpass what's his name? John Starks, Charles Oakley, Phil Jackson. You will pass them all. And you will be a top 3 player in the league. And you will bring back New York City championship whatsoever. That's what will happen. That's what I think will happen to Jalen Brunson's career after he wins ever Wembanyama too, because we expected Wemby to become great. First pick out of the 2023 draft. We said he's the second best prospect behind LeBron James. That's what everyone was saying. We expected Wembanyama to become great. But Brunson, we didn't expect him anything. We didn't expect any of this whatsoever. At all.
Especially after him getting traded from Dallas.
Yeah, after that too. He was getting doubted on. So if he wins the championship over Wembanyama, I tell you what, we're gonna have some talks about who's a top 5 player in this league. That's what we're gonna do.
I think he already is a top 5 player. If he wins a ring, he's definitely top 3, if not top 2.
Yeah,
because he's dropping for being 6'1", he's dropping what? I think he dropped 40 points.
Yeah, he dropped 48.
So, like, I mean, height isn't the issue for him. He's getting to his spots and he's making buckets, you know?
And he doesn't fear anybody either. He doesn't fear anybody.
Yeah, he goes at him. So, I mean, this guy wins a ring. He's definitely top 3 for me, at least, in this generation.
I think he will be, too. Maybe top 2. I think he'll be better than Wemby, because here's the deal. Jalen Brunson, 6'1". The last player we saw someone carry Buddy at 6'1" was Allen Iverson. He lost. But here's the deal. Jalen Brunson's stature will be higher than Allen Iverson's. It might be higher than Steph Curry's higher caliber player season 2. So that's what we gotta see. We gotta see what happens. I'm excited to see this finals, by the way. I'm excited. I'm ready to see it already. Kind of excited to see.
I'm excited for Wednesday for real. It's gonna be a good series. Very evenly matched up team, honestly.
I agree.
I do think that Wemby is still better than Brunson in his career-wise. I'd say Brunson's, I think, in his 5th or 6th year, and Wemby's only in his 3rd, and Wemby's already in the finals, right? And this guy built a team around him that fits very well for Wemby. So, in my opinion, Wemby still is the better player than Brunson, with him only be 3 years, so 3 years ahead of Brunson. He's already in the finals.
Yeah.
And also a Western Conference Finals MVP.
Yeah, but here's the deal, though. Okay. Brunson's was underrated. He was not coming out of the draft. 2nd round pick. He was in 2nd round draft, by the way. If Jalen Brunson's 6'1" too, he's showing that he's a leader of this team. Here's the deal. We doubted Cat. We doubted Mikal Bridges. Jalen Brunson's stature will elevate over anybody's because number one, he's in New York. Knicks hadn't won a chip since 1973, when Vietnam was happening. When Richard Nixon was happening, that's what was happening. Was Nixon was president, Vietnam was happening. I mean, Muhammad Ali was boxing still. Like that's just going to be crazy if something happens with Brunson winning the championship.
I think another thing is if New York does win a championship, do not be in that city. You got to get out. Do not enter that city, man. That concrete jungle is going to be concrete. There's no jungle left after they win the finals.
I know. I think it'll blow up.
It genuinely might. But
New York is crazy.
Honestly, this can be one of the best finals runs we had in a while. But I will say though, the last team to win a conference finals when they were down 3-2 were the Warriors with KD. And I think back in 2018, and they blew out the Cavs by, I think, 4. They just swept them.
Yeah,
So,
I
not
mean that
saying
is,
it repeats itself, but
yeah, that's true. That's
watching
true.
Harrison Barnes beat, I think it was Houston, Game 7 on his birthday, and he just did that again with the Spurs and OKC. So, I mean, you never
Yeah,
know.
we have to see. We have to see. We have to see.
Coincidence.
Yeah. So other news in the NBA. So Rich Paul went on his podcast, Game Over podcast with Max Kellerman, saying this: that's if it wasn't for Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan wouldn't be 6-6 in the finals. So, what's your thoughts on that? Is it fair or foul?
That's fair, but it's the same thing with if Scottie didn't have MJ or Dennis Rodman, he wouldn't have 6 rings. So I'm that's completely fair. I mean, basketball isn't a one-person game. It's a team game, and making it to the finals and winning 6 rings means y'all got the best 5 players and a few bench players that worked really well with each other to score enough points and win a game. So I think that is completely fair.
Okay, so I actually agree, but I disagree with Rich Paul's statement though, because here's the deal: you see Nick Rankins not on this podcast yet. It makes me kind of annoyed because Nick Rankins says to me all the time about Scottie Pippen that Nick Rankins told me that he's kind of I know what Rich Paul's doing. He's trying to elevate LeBron's GOAT status. I mean, if you have him as the GOAT, that's cool. If you don't, I get it. That's cool
By the
too.
way, Trey on text did say LeBron is the GOAT.
Okay,
Officially.
you know what? Here's the deal,
Officially.
though. Here's the deal. So Nick Rankin, come on the podcast. Quit ducking us, bro. I want to go one on with you about this stuff because here's the deal. Scottie Pippen in 1994 was the first option of that team. In 1994 against the New York Knicks, I think it was Game 4, I believe. He sat out at the last second because he was mad because he didn't get the game-winning shot. That's number one. Number two is this: when Scottie Pippen left the Bulls to Houston, he didn't win jack. He was still the second option to Akeem Olajuwon. And then top of that, he went to Portland, by the way. Number one option, he lost to Kobe and Shaq. So Rich Paul, this is not a one-man sport. This is not golf. This is not tennis, bro. Like Travis said.
Yeah, I agree on you with that, Trey. He stated it really bad. That was a bad
Yeah,
statement.
yeah, sure. If Jordan didn't have Scottie, I don't know what would have happened. We don't know. I don't know what would have
Saying
happened.
if Tim Duncan didn't have what's his name? Manu
Manu,
Ginobili and Tony Parker, what would happen? Like,
what would happen? Yeah, that's just yeah. And then same thing with Kobe and Shaq.
yeah.
By the way, Shaq was number one option for Orlando 3 years in a row. And you know what happened? Shaq didn't win jack.
Mhm.
And then when Kobe Bryant joined him, he won a championship. So let's just do that now. On top of that, you also have Paul Pierce too. Paul Pierce had Kevin Garnett, John Rondo, Ray Allen. Won one ring, by the way. One ring to show for it. Because you have LeBron James too. We also had go against Kobe Bryant. So that's number one. That's number two. That Rich Paul, your argument makes no sense whatsoever. You're
Yeah,
elevating.
that's bad.
He's trying to elevate to LeBron. I get it. You have LeBron to go. That's your guy since high school. I understand it. You and LeBron go way back to high school, if not longer than that. But here's the deal, Rich Paul. And this is a fact overall. It's a 5-on-5 team. LeBron James in 2018 was the best player in the world. He went to toe with the Celtics. He won us. It took him to 7 games. So he did it by himself basically. In 2018, game one he had 51 points. After that, he didn't win jack. You know why? Because he had a bad team. I mean, you gotta go. Yeah, you went against Kevin Garnett. I'm not Kevin Garnett. Against KD, Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. So and LeBron's second best player in 2018 was Kevin Love and Larry Nance, and then it was
What a pull.
Kevin Love, Larry Nance Jr.,
J.R. Smith.
J.R. Smith was high. Matthew, not Dellavedova. That was 2015. You also had George, something with George.
A bunch
George
of role
Lopez.
players. A bunch of
role. Yeah, really, that's what LeBron had. Like, what is that about? And on top of that, 2015, Kyrie goes out. K Love go out with a shoulder injury. Second best player on that team was Matthew Dellavedova.
I will say even like back in 2016 when they won their ring, right?
Yeah.
Going back to Rich Paul's statement with him saying MJ wouldn't have won 6 rings if it wasn't for Scottie. Dare I say LeBron wouldn't have won a ring in Cleveland without Matthew Dellavedova guarding Steph Curry.
Yeah.
I mean, he almost died guarding Steph Curry, man.
I know.
So
it just hurts his argument. Really... It hurts his goal. I get it. LeBron James took teams that shouldn't even be in the finals overall. That's a great accomplishment. That's probably his best accomplishment of his career. It's taking people that shouldn't be in the finals to the finals. I understand that. He won without D Wade, Kyrie, Kevin Love. He won without AD. He won without all his superstar players. But here's the deal: you can't diminish. You're hurting your argument because I can see Kobe Bryant, my favorite player of all time. When Kobe Bryant in 2006, 2007, 2008 season, he requested the trade because he wanted out of LA. You know why? His team sucked. You know what happened? In the middle of the night, they got Pau Gasol with not training anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like you had Pau Gasol, and then Tim Duncan had the greatest role players of all time, plus a top 2 coach in the NBA history of Greg Popovich.
Prime
this guys.
I'm Greg Popovich.
Yeah, and then Wembanyama's team, when Wembanyama wins the championship, even wins this upcoming series. Number one, he has Mitch Johnson, who's a good coach. You have a good supporting cast with Stephon Castle, Vassell.
You have Penny.
Yeah.
Keldon Johnson, the best 6th man of the year. I mean, dude, the Spurs' luck on getting Wemby, Mitch Johnson, signing Vassell, and Keldon Johnson. I think he drafted him.
Yeah.
Spurs drafted him back in, I think, 2020 and 2021. They kept him after they cleared house. They kept those 2 guys, got Castle, then got Fox. What a rebuilding span of 3 years to make it back to the finals.
Yeah. And that's the thing too. You know, when Toronto won in 2019, I think that was a good run for them. Kawhi Leonard did it by himself basically, but we also had Pascal Siakam. You have Brett VanVleet, who was a good player back in 2019. You also had Nick Nurse. I think it was Nick Nurse as head coach.
Kyle Lowry. He had Kyle
Lowry.
Yeah.
He had those good players too. They were good defenders too. I mean, LeBron James.
Drake.
Yeah, who?
Drake.
Oh, this guy, Drake. yeah, Drake, the rapper. Like, this guy's hurting his own argument of LeBron versus Jordan. I get it. You can have LeBron to go all you want. Anybody can have Jordan to go all they want. But you can't do that by diminishing somebody's legacy by contradicting yourself over time. I love LeBron James. I watched all his championships growing up. I cried when he won 2016. I cried in my own room. When he lost to the Boston over and over in his first year running as the Cavs, it hurt me. It's like, man, he was so close getting it. And you know what happened? The team around him was terrible. LeBron begged for Mark Stoudemire. He begged for Chris Paul. Like he was begging for these people to come to the Cavs because he had no help. It was him and Deontay West, a 37-year-old Shaq, and he also had Mo Williams. That's all you had. That's all you had was those bad players, those bad role players.
Bunch of
I
journeymen.
understand. They were from Subway, bro. Deontay West is homeless right now. There's a video on TikTok. Deontay West is homeless. He's homeless right
Yeah.
now. He's on crack. That's what LeBron brought to the NBA Finals with. So it's a 5-on-5 game, bro. This is not golf.
It's
This is
not,
not
you know, no
tennis.
one player that's doing it all.
Yeah, like a one player doesn't mean that you're gonna win the whole thing.
It's not 1v5.
It's not one
That's
percent.
what it is. Yeah, it's not 1v5.
Listen, I admire LeBron just going taking that 2015 team to Game 6. That was spectacular. I'll give you that. He almost won it, but here's the deal, though. Game 6 came around, and they were kind of falling apart. Steph Curry went crazy that game. Like it was hard. It was a hard series for LeBron James to overcome. It was hard.
Mhm. It took
24
him to win that game, and it took
Yeah, it took him
everyone on
everything.
that team. They couldn't. Maybe half the team couldn't score, but I mean, they played their butts off on defense. They tried everything to guard. You know.
Yeah, and same with 2014. LeBron's team, D Wade was out with a knee injury. His knees were dead. Chris Paul was their best player, but he wasn't a good defender. He was a little bit overrated. I'll give you Chris Paul a little overrated. But he was still a good player, a good role player, but he still lost because you had Kawhi Leonard. Again, you had Kawhi Leonard. You had Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, Greg Popovich too. And plus you had a stadium too that was kind of like cramping up their stomachs too. So I understand that, but you're hurting your argument, Rich Paul. You're hurting your argument, bro. That's what you're doing, bro. You're hurting your argument. So, with that being more said, so Travis, who do you got winning the NBA Finals and what games?
Man, from what I've saw with Wemby playing against OKC and even the other teams he played before, I got the Spurs, man. I got them winning 1-2, losing game 3 at the Knicks, winning game 4 at the Knicks, and then winning at home to finish it. So I got Spurs in 5.
Okay. I got Spurs in 7.
You think it goes to the series?
No. I think I got Knicks in 6, actually.
You got the Knicks in 6? I think if the Knicks win, they go to 7.
I think so, but here's the deal. New York Knicks, I trust Jalen Brunson over SGA and that team. You have Cat Williams, Carl-Anthony Towns is a good player. I think OG Anunoby is a lockdown defender. I think Mitchell Robinson, picky finger, you'll be fine. You got Jalen Brunson, who's a closer. 1v1 will cook you. I think Madison Square Garden too is gonna be bumping and be hard for them. So yeah, I had the Knicks winning this game in 7. Series in 7 games. 7 games. I love San Antonio. I think San Antonio's a great team. I give him props. He beat the defending champs. Maybe Turner Brothers were officiating game 7 and OKC probably would have won the series, but I have Knicks winning this game series in 6-7 games, so that's what I got. And I think Mike Brown has emerged his career over a long period of time. I think Mikal Bridges is a really good defender. I think this is going to be a good series, though, overall. I think this is probably the best series I've seen since 2022 with Warriors versus Boston.
Mm-hmm.
So, the
best series in a while.
Yeah, because 2023 was awful.
2026,
2025. It was 2025 was mid. It was not that. It wasn't the best, but it was mid.
It was good. It's just injuries.
Yeah.
It was just yeah.
Yeah, and 2024 was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Mavs versus Celtics. We knew Boston was going to win that series.
Yeah.
2023 was Nuggets versus Heat. That's just awful. That's like unwatchable. I mean, 2022 was the best one I've seen since then. with Boston versus Warriors. That was a good series to watch.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm moving on to some NFL news. So Myles Garrett is a Los Angeles Ram. Travis,
Who
what
would
is your
have
thoughts
thought?
on this?
I mean, it's really good for the Rams and for Myles Garrett because I know he wanted to get out and go to a contending team, right? So it's a very good position for him to go to the Rams. Was I expecting it? No. I was not expecting it on June 1st of 2026 that Myles Garrett would go to the Rams. But honestly, it was a pretty good package for both teams. I mean, I think Cleveland got a few picks for them to rebuild again. Um, they
Oh,
got
we got special guests, guys. Special guest for us today. We got the one and only Nicholas Paul Rankin, guys. What's up, Nick? How you doing, bro?
What's up, Nick?
Bro's calling me a special guest. Good. What's up, guys?
So, Nick, real quick
How's
though,
it going?
Travis, sorry to interrupt you, bro, but Nick, what's your thoughts on the Thunder? Because Travis says that they shouldn't trade Chet. They should try to keep Giannis, get Giannis, but try to keep Chet. You also have what's your thoughts about that series?
Yeah. So, I mean, let me pull it up here. I watched every game that wasn't a blowout because there's a couple blowouts in that series, but it really just felt like when AJ Mitchell and J-Dub went down, the OKC offense running through SGA really didn't work in the half court because SGA was great in the final game in Game 7, but the rest of the time, I mean, he really played bad. He shot like 35% from the field, 29% from three. He wasn't really great, but I think that series probably would have looked different if those two guys were both there. But again, Fox was injured game 1 and 2. Harper was hampered a lot of the series. In the conference finals, you're going to have injuries. You got to deal with them. But as for, trading Chet, I think he's really good against every team but the Spurs.
Yeah.
He's really good. I mean, if you watch him play, he plays fantastic against literally every other team. He was great in the finals last year against the Pacers. He was great against the Nuggets. He was an all-NBA player. And, just because Wemby owns him, I don't think that makes him a bad player. That just means Wemby owns him. He's in his head. And, I don't know if I would trade him unless you're getting Giannis. And I don't know if you can get Giannis unless you're trading Chet. Because the Thunder are a second apron team. They're going to lose their access to their mid-level exception. And, they're really only going to be able to get guys on the vet minimum. Each time that they're over the salary cap, their draft picks get worse and worse. So really they're going to this team is never going to be this stacked again. It's just not. Yeah. They have a lot of picks, which is great. You got to hit on those picks. They're probably going to lose Lou Dort. They're probably going to lose Isaiah Hartenstein.
Caden Wallace.
They're probably going to lose Cason Wallace unless Cason Wallace starts. If J-Dub's there, he's not going to start. So if you can trade Chet to Giannis and only give up a couple for Giannis and you only give up a couple first-round picks, I think it's worth it. But it's only going to be worth it for 2 years. I think you're going to get 2 to 3 good years out of Giannis, and then he's either going to start regressing or he's going to go play somewhere else for more money. They're in a tough spot. The Thunder, they're obviously Sam Presti's a fantastic GM. They have a ton of picks. They have a loaded roster right now. There's $822 million between SGA, Chet, and J-Dub.
Okay.
If we were all to pick who we like more between SGA, Chet, and J-Dub for the next 5 years, or Wemby, Castle, and Harper, I think we're all picking Wemby, Castle, and Harper for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
So, if it's SGA, Giannis, J-Dub for the next 3 years, I think that conversation's different. I don't know. I think Chet, it's going to be a long off season for the Thunder because they are obviously worse than the Spurs. This is the worst the Spurs are going to be with this big three for a long time because Harper's going to get better. He's going to start next year. He's incredible. That kid's unbelievable. I can't believe how emotionally intelligent he is for his age and how good he is at scoring for his age. Castle's only going to get better, probably get more efficient and become a better shooter, become better handling the ball. and who knows what Wemby's going to become. So, yeah, I think, again, I think the Spurs are the better team. I think they're going to be the better team. They had more answers in Game 7. That's a Game 7 in the Thunder Arena.
Yeah.
In the Thunder Arena, and that's hard place to play. That place was loud. I watched every minute of that game. The Spurs were never out of it. There was a short point right before the end of the half where the Thunder were up 6, and it looked really scary. And then I believe it was De'Aaron Fox hit a 3, kind of settled things down. They went in, then they went on a little like 9-0 run, and they ended up going into the second half up 3, and it looked like the Thunder never had control of the game. SGA said it afterwards. We tried, we punched back. They just had more answers. And SGA was incredible. He had 35 points, 12 of 21 from the field. He hit some really great shots. He's a really good player when he doesn't flop all over the place.
Yeah.
I think he should stop doing that. But this Thunder team, this feels very Cavs Warriors in 2016, where we kind of feel like the Thunder might never beat the Spurs again. What did the Warriors do to answer that? They got KD. I don't think the Thunder are going to get anyone. They could get Giannis, but they're going to have to let go of Chet to do that. But they're going to have to do something, or they're just never going to beat the Spurs again. And the Spurs are in their division, which I know divisions aren't huge in basketball, but they're in their division. They play them 4 times a year, and then they're going to see them in the playoffs every year if they want to get the championship. You got to do something.
Yeah.
You can't. I know Chet's good against every other team, but is that going to matter when the only team stopping you from getting to the finals is the Spurs every year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Chet Holmgren averaged 10 points per game this series.
He had 4 points in Game 7.
Awful.
His last shot attempt came in the second quarter.
Man, he was 1 for 2 for
second best player, man. You can't have a whole second half of Game 7 where you don't attempt a single shot.
Reggie Miller was begging for him to step up.
Yeah.
And Reggie was like, bro, you got to step up, Chet. You got to step up. He didn't step up. He was like, locking, sloppy. Dude, the Spurs were talking trash to you, bro. They were talking smack to this guy. They said, you ain't all that. We bump you. You ain't all that, bro. That's what they were telling this guy.
I mean, Chet's the second best player on the Thunder. A lot of people think him or J-Dub, but J-Dub is out. It's Chet.
Yeah.
You gave SGA 4 points and 4 rebounds.
Man.
I genuinely think I could have scored 4 points in that game. That's 2 threes. I'm getting 2 open threes. I just got to hit him. And I scored more than Chet. So he was a no-show. I think after Wemby dunked on him, he was out of it. He was mentally shot. He was mentally shot. And I saw a couple clips analyzing his play. He just became so passive. There were a lot of times he could have at least contested or driven to the basket, try to get one back on Wemby. Nothing. Man. And then, Casey Wallace had a nice little game. He did pop in the fourth quarter, but at that point, it was over. Champagnie hit 6 threes. And this is why everyone says Game 7s are so scary, because anything can happen. Because one role player gets hot, it's over.
Yeah.
Champagnie had 6 threes. Keldon Johnson had 8 points in 2 minutes. Done. Game over.
Yeah.
Keldon Johnson was huge in the fourth quarter. He had those back-to-back threes and then that fast break layup to really open the game up. Harper hit that step-back 3 on SGA. Vassell didn't play well. I don't think Castle played well. He had 6 turnovers, but we all think Castle, Wemby, and Harper are just going to get better.
Yeah.
Castle, Wemby's 22, Castle's 21, Harper's 20. SGA's 28, J-Dub's 24, Chet's 23, 24? It's scary. It's a scary spot to be if you're the Thunder, not because of the future, but because of who you have to deal with. And I think there's 2 options, and I'll kind of answer your question here. There's 2 options here. Option 1, you trade Chet for Giannis, which it's a rental. You're going to get Giannis for a couple of years. Maybe you win a couple of championships. It's going to be similar to what KD and the Warriors. Or you take that draft capital, you trade up in this year's draft, you try to get a guy like Cam Boozer.
Oh, yeah.
He's big, physical, can shoot the ball. He'll be young. When you want to deal with Wemby, you need physicality, you need strength. because no one on the planet's matching his height. So you got to be physical and strong and deal with him. That's why I think the Knicks have a good matchup against Wemby because they have guys that can do that, like OG Anunoby and Mitchell Robinson. But if I'm the Thunder, I'm trading up. I'm getting Cam Boozer.
I forgot about that.
Those. I'm sorry, Sam Presti. You are one of the best. You're probably the best GM in the NBA.
I think he's the best one.
That 2029 first rounder, that sophomore in high school is not going to stop Wemby. He's not going to help you against Wemby. Whoever they're drafting in 2029, he's a sophomore right now. He's not going to help you. He's not going to help you. You go get somebody that can help you. And I think Cam Boozer could do it. I think Giannis could do it. I like the Cam Boozer more because I don't think you have to trade Chet to get Cam Boozer. I think you just trade some draft capital to get him. So, and Chet was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting. He's really good against 28 other teams. Really, really good against them. And then he just is tragically not very good against Spurs because Wemby owns them. But in my opinion, I would go for Cam Boozer if I were the Thunder. I think that would really, really help them out. It would help them match the youth and potential of the Spurs better, and it'd give them another big body they can throw at Wemby. So that's where I'm at there.
Yeah. I think with Giannis though, Giannis ain't doing that though. He ain't getting the 10 points average a game. Because I remember in 2024, I never get this game where I think it was Wemby's second year or first year, I believe, where Giannis went up. Giannis dropped 46 and 15 on Wemby, and Wemby had 23 points on him. So, I mean, that ain't happening with Giannis though. That's Chet looked like a baby out there.
Oh no, we all agree Giannis is better than Chet.
Yeah, I mean, Chet looked like Kwame Brown out there. Okay, Travis, who's better, Drew? Who's better?
Between who? Giannis
Chet and Giannis.
In 7 games, beam on the earth. I'm messing with y'all.
Bro, it's Iguodala. Yeah, no, it's Giannis for sure. Also, big shout out to that dude Alex Caruso for putting up a stinker in Game 7. We really appreciate that. I can't stand that guy.
Dude, that guy, I'm gonna be real with you. That guy was probably the best player within the 6 games, bro.
He was until Game 7. He was trash in Game 7.
Game 7, bro. He honestly, like, he tried everything, dude. He just got hurt. I mean, his ankle got rolled.
Yeah,
he hurt his wrist, dude. He put everything on.
I thought him and Castle were about to fight, and then Harper saved the day by literally sliding to tackle Castle before he got up. Yeah. But if you're Chet, it's embarrassing. Jalen Williams outplayed you all series long.
Yeah.
I guess they call him J Will, not J Dub, but he outplayed him. He was better than him all series long. And the Thunder are going to have some serious questions about Chet because if they think the Spurs are going to be there the rest of the season or the rest of the next 10 years, then what's the plan? You can't just run it back because the Spurs are just going to be better next year. Harper is going to be better. Castle's going to be better. Wemby's going to be better. They have a young head coach, Coach Mitch. Mitch is very young. Coach Mitch Johnson's very young. He's going to get better. He's a good coach. He's a Pop disciple. He's going to be better. Also, shout out to Luke Cornett with the best block I've seen since LeBron in 2016. The block on Hartenstein was unbelievable. That was pretty cool to see that. He was in for like 2 minutes because Wemby had 5 fouls, and he had that block, which really helped because Hartenstein jams that. Hartenstein yams that. They're down 4, and that place is popping. So that was a huge block to kind of stifle the momentum that the Thunder were trying to build. But like SJ said, they had the answers all night long, all series long. Shout out to the Spurs. So excited for this finals matchup for sure. This is gonna be a fun one.
Yeah. So speaking of the finals now, so who would benefit more for championship? Would it be Wemby or Brunson?
You wanna go, Travis?
I already did my take, but
you did yours.
Mm-hmm. But honestly, Brunson would be better for him because I guess he's more underrated, right? Wemby's already in his 3rd year, and if he doesn't win the finals right now, he's got 20 more years to win another one and an MVP. Let's be real with that.
Yeah.
But Brunson, this might be like one of the 3 finals he comes in and wins it.
That's true.
So this he needs to win this for his legacy, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like for Brunson and the Knicks, they got to feel like this is one of the last chances they're going to get to have a championship, because you look at the other side of the, I don't think Wemby's going to have 8 finals runs in a row or anything like that. But if he's in the finals 5 out of the next 7, 8 years, that's going to be really tough to deal with. And I agree, because Wemby's 22, Brunson's older. I know Brunson's still pretty young, but Brunson gets that now. He's immortalized in basketball history. He's probably, everyone will say he's the greatest Knick ever. He's going to be a Hall of Famer, and his legacy set. He could win this championship and never sniff the finals again, and the city of New York would give that guy a pass anywhere he goes. So it's just
what?
It's got to be Brunson for sure.
Travis, what did you say?
He would get a statue right in front of the
Oh, yeah, I agree.
No,
bro.
they would give him a statue. He would get a statue. They'd put it next to the Statue of Liberty. They'd put that thing next to the Statue of Liberty, bro. They'd build another one out there next to him, right out there. And I for sure it's Brunson, because Wemby's going to be back and Wemby's going to win championships. The kid's 22. He's a cold-blooded killer. He has an incredible team, an incredible franchise behind him. He's going to be back. He's going to continue to win. It's got to be Brunson, because this might be his, like Travis said, one of his 3 or 4 finals chances in his career.
Yeah.
So, and I do like the Knicks. I think they're a very, very good team, and they could get back. But the East, we think the Celtics, Giannis might be a Celtic next year, guys. We genuinely don't know. He could be on the Celtics next year. He genuinely could be. It could be Giannis and JT, and that would be a really good team. But you got to look on the side, and you're like, man, if it's not the Thunder, it's the Spurs, and you got some other really good teams out west that are, Luka Doncic. If Rob Pelinka can remember how to be a GM, and who knows, maybe Giannis is on the Lakers. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But if you think about it, it's got to be Brunson for sure. Brunson and the Knicks have more to gain here, because this is going to be one of their only chances, good chances to win this, because when Wemby's 28 or 27 or whatever, 25, it's going to be a lot harder to deal with, because Castle and Harper are also going to be that much better too. So yeah, for sure, Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, I agree with y'all. Plus up with that too, second pick in the draft, second round pick.
Yeah.
Everyone doubted this guy coming into New York. People wanted Donovan Mitchell, by the way, back in 2022.
Yeah, he's from New York, so
people wanted the guy. Look what he's at. He's in Cancun right now, playing golf probably. Jalen Brunson too is 6'1". He will be, if he beats Wemby, guys, that will be absurd for his legacy too. That will be absurd. That's like someone beating Patrick Mahomes in his prime. That's just absurd too. That's absurd to hear. And top of that, they haven't won a chip since 1973. The Knicks haven't won since 73. My dad was 3 years old when he last won. He was 30 years old, guys. That's just unreal. That's just unreal. It will be unreal for New York as a whole. I said it will probably blow up. I ain't gonna lie. So that city will probably blow up more than anything.
Yeah, for sure.
But anyway, so more news. So Nick, Rich Paul made some comments about Jordan, about if he didn't have Scottie Pippen, he wouldn't be 6 for 6. What's your thoughts about that?
It's obvious he wouldn't be 6 for 6. He was. Hey, I gotta put this perspective for you guys. Before Scottie Pippen was there, you gotta listen to what I'm about to say. You gotta listen to the words. He had won one playoff game, not a series. One playoff game before Scottie Pippen got there. One. Yeah, he needed Scottie. Obviously, he needed Scottie. It's very apparent, because he needed a guy to initiate the offense, to take the number one guy on the other team on defense. He needed that. Don't listen to me. Listen to their head coach, Phil Jackson, who said Scottie Pippen's a better all-around player than Michael Jordan. You can get mad at me all you want. Go talk to the Zen Master, because that's what he said. Their head coach said that. So yeah, he needed Scottie Pippen.
Nick,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be real with you. I disagree with you about this. Here's the why. Okay, basketball is 5-on-5. So Scottie Pippen left in the Chicago Bulls in 1999.
Yeah.
He second option. Kobe Bryant basically said, "Bump you, you're in all that. It's my league. Now you're not nothing without Jordan." Barkley said the same thing, by the way. So they came Olajuwon. So that's number one. 2000, number one option. Kobe and Shaq beat them. So it's a
Kobe and
better
Shaq,
team.
bro. I don't know.
It's a better. It's a 5-on-5 team. Like this is not a
and
one man
Scotty
team.
and Jordan needed Scotty.
Okay, but here's the deal. LeBron needed all these players too.
Did he
Kobe
need AD?
needed all these players.
Did he
Kobe,
need AD?
Shaq needed all these players.
Kyrie, did he need
Tim
D-Wade?
Duncan needed all these players.
He won without
Tim-
all of them.
Tim Duncan needed all these players too. He needed
Yeah.
Ginobili. It's
So-
a 5.
So you agree with Rich Paul then?
No.
Without Scotty, he doesn't go
No.
6-for-6 because it's 5-on-5.
We don't know that though. We don't know what would have happened.
Yeah, we do know.
No, we don't.
Because we got to see it for not 8 years before he got there. Jordan sucked in the playoffs.
Nick,
he
Jordan-
won one game.
Nick, Jordan, Pippen
One
got there.
game.
Pippen got there in Jordan's 4th year in the NBA. By the way, that's number one. That's
One game without
yeah.
him.
His 4th year in. Yeah, they got Pippen.
And that's when he actually finally won a series. He won one game before.
So you're gonna hold accountable to LeBron to Jordan's first year as a rookie?
Yeah, absolutely. Because we
He's
did the
a
same thing to
rookie.
LeBron. We did the
No,
same
we
thing to LeBron.
didn't.
Yeah, well, because he was 18. Jordan was 24.
Jordan was
Pretty much.
22 actually.
Oh, he was a 22-year-old rookie. He played college for 4 years. You know what LeBron
3
was doing when he
years,
was 22? Do you know what LeBron doing when he was 22? What was he doing when he was 22?
Okay, why do you lose? Why do you lose the finals then? You know why? It's a 5-on-5 team.
Yeah. Why did Michael? So you literally agree with Rich Paul that he
No,
needs
I
Scottie
know what
Pippen?
he's doing though. I'm not gonna. He's diminishing Jordan's legacy for
I
LeBron.
think you agree with him. It's just a really bad statement by Rich Paul how he worded it.
Yeah, I disagree how you worded it though.
Does Jordan go 6-for-6 without Scottie Pippen? No.
I don't know. I don't know
No.
that. We don't
Yes,
know.
you do.
He may
Yes,
he
you
may
do.
he may win. He may not lose all 6, but he may win some. But
Well,
we
yeah,
don't
he might
know
win
that.
some, but he's not going 6-for-6.
We understand. You can say the same about every other player. Jack didn't win Jack until he got Kobe Bryant. He was number one option. He had number. He was the force of nature. And then Kobe Bryant comes in and finally wins. Tim Duncan needed all these players to win. It's a 5-on-5 team. I don't agree how he worded it because he's trying. I know what he's doing. It's elevating
But
LeBron's
it's-
legacy.
It's true. Oh, well, I mean, God forbid someone tries to do that when all the Jordan fans do is just diminish everything LeBron's ever done.
No,
God
Rich
forbid.
Paul did it. Rich Paul did it, bro. He did
God
it.
forbid. God forbid he stands up for his guy.
For me though, I don't have a go. Yeah, I gotta watch my games.
He actually does. He texted me. He said it's
Posted it.
LeBron.
We have official evidence.
Yeah,
now.
I can post it. It's fine.
Okay,
So, yeah, go ahead.
okay, bro. I mean, it's just 5-on-5, but okay. Anyways,
Let me ask you a question real quick. Just real quick before we go.
What?
Did LeBron win without D-Wade?
He did.
Did he win without Kyrie?
He did.
Did he win without AD?
He did.
All right, let's move on.
But here's the deal, though. Did Tim Duncan? Did Tim Duncan?
Let me ask the same thing.
Did Tim Duncan win without Manu Ginobili?
Is Tim
Kawhi
Duncan in the
Leonard?
GOAT debate?
No, we haven't top 5 though.
No, I do have him 5. I have him 5.
Did Kobe Bryant? Did Shaq? No, not Kobe. Did Shaq win without Kobe Bryant?
No.
There you go. Anyways,
So basically, none of them are LeBron. Thank you very much for making that point for me. I appreciate it, bro.
here's the deal, bro. It's all about it's a 5-on-5 team, bro.
Yeah, so he doesn't go 6-for-6 without his
And
guy.
the better team always wins. Look at LeBron. 2018 LeBron he was probably in his peak of his prime, the peak of his powers. He went against a great. Golden State Warriors.
Unfortunately, us 3 were his best players.
I know, but look like he got to go against Kevin Durant, Steph Curry,
Clay,
Draymond
Draymond.
Green, Draymond. Like, dude, that team's unstoppable.
Yeah.
It's just how it was. 2014, he lost without D-Wade,
Yeah.
so he lost everything too without certain stars too. But okay,
But he won without all of them.
he also lost with all of them. Too.
Okay. Makes no sense. But okay, let's just keep it moving, bro.
Anyway, so who's y'all's picks to win the finals, guys? Who's y'all's picks? I said me Travis has Spurs winning in 5. I have Knicks winning in 6 and 7.
5. I think the Knicks are way too good to lose in 5.
I know.
I really think this is a coin flip game. The Spurs are only 4.5-point favorites at home on Wednesday. That's quite a bit. They're 5.5 points now. It opened at 4.5. They're minus 198 to win.
Series.
Yeah. And I mean, it's such a coin flip for me. I think the Knicks are healthier. I know Mitchell Robinson's dealing with a broken pinky, but OG's probably feels better than he has all playoffs. They have no injuries at all. We know Harper and Fox have been hampered. They'll probably be better, but they've definitely been hampered. The Knicks have more playoff experience, which obviously doesn't matter to the Spurs. They just beat the defending champs. But the Knicks have statistically the best defender against Wemby, which is OG Anunoby. It's OG, Giannis, Bam in that order for who statistically does best against Wemby. And I think that's going to matter. I think the Spurs are going to be in for a bit of a different half-court setting because the Thunder's half-court offense was so bad without J-Dub and AJ Mitchell. The Thunder eat in transition when you get them in the slower-paced half-court settings. They struggle a bit more without those guys. The Knicks have one of the best half-court offenses in the league. Cat has kind of blossomed into this Jokic role. Brunson's an absolute stud. You got guys like McCall Bridges, who was incredible in the conference finals. He shot like 70% from the field, which might be a Cavs thing too, but it's still hard to shoot 70% in conference finals. Landry Shamet went 11 of 12 from 3 in the conference finals. OG Anunoby is an all defensive type player, and he's a very good offensive player. Josh Hart's a do-it-all guy. They have a much better half-court offense than the Thunder, and I think that's going to be a struggle for the Spurs to adjust to because the Knicks are also great fast-paced too. They're great in transition. This is a coin flip in my opinion. I think either team could win this. I think it's going to go 7, and I'm just going to say Knicks in 7 because I just think they kind of feel like destiny to me, and I know the Spurs kind of do as well, but the Spurs are going to be back. Wemby's going to get his. Wemby's going to have 4+ championships, I think. But I'm going to say Knicks in 7. Close game. I think Brunson's just going to be really clutch down the stretch. I think Wemby's going to struggle in the first couple of games adjusting to the physicality because the Knicks are going to play with they play with real physicality. The Thunder play with speed and physicality, and the Thunder play with like the 90s style physicality, where they're just like elbowing people and tackling people and slamming people on the ground. And Jared McCain literally suplexed Devin Vassell. Yeah. He literally grabbed his arm and suplexed him. And so I think it's going to be a big difference for the Spurs adjusting to that style of defense because the Knicks are going to play really tough physical. They have a great center rotation in Cat and Mitchell Robinson, and then OG Anunoby to guard Wemby. Jalen Brunson scored 61 points on Stephon Castle.
Man.
He can score. He's gonna get to his spots. He's really shifty. He's quick, and he's not gonna back down at all. So, and Cat in this new style, kind of Jokic style role where he's more of a point center. He's been incredible in, and Cat also pulls Wemby from the paint because if you let Cat shoot threes, he's gonna make you pay. That man can shoot. And so that's going to be a whole other, layer of this series. Cat is so good from 3. The Knicks might be able to attack the paint way more than the Thunder could because when Hartenstein was in, they put Wemby and Hartenstein, and Wemby can just roam in the paint and just chill and just completely take that away. So I got the Knicks in 7. If the Spurs won in 5 or 6, I wouldn't be shocked. But I just think the Knicks are too good to lose in 5, and I think the Knicks are going to win this series in 7.
Yeah. And I got Knicks winning in 6 or 7 too because of what you said. Because I think OG Anunoby is a good defender. Brunson 101 closeout time. Give it to Brunson. He'll close it out the game for you. And if Cat wins the championship, guys, Minnesota might be the dumbest team of all time too. Besides with Dallas too, trading a key piece of that team. So
They traded 2-star guards that are
for Julius Randle, who sucks basically. But man, I can't wait. I can't wait, guys. I mean, it's probably the best finals I've seen since 2022. Because 2023 was awful. 24 was bad. 25 was mid. So I think this would be a good finals.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be good finals. Repeat of the '99 finals. Yeah, I'm really excited. Tip off on Wednesday. Let's get it.
Yeah.
when is the Corgi gonna do his prediction, man?
Dude, we need the Corgi
I need
to
the Corgi,
do his
man.
prediction because I'm gonna put serious dollars down on the Corgi.
And what's
For
up?
everything, he went for 7 of 7. So
Yeah. And what's up, Venom? 397741. Hope you're doing good, bro. What do you got in the finals, Venom? What do you got in the finals, bro? Comment below. But more news in the NFL now. Miles Garrett's a Ram. What are y'all's thoughts about this?
before I go into that real quickly, the last time the Knicks lost a game was April 23rd, in case y'all were wondering.
The last time they
but-
played the Spurs, they blew out the Spurs.
They did blow the Spurs out, but their last loss was April 23rd against the Hawks. It was a long time ago. Okay, yeah, I'll go real quickly here. Miles Garrett is a Ram. That's crazy. Sheesh. Have you
Miles
guys
Garrett.
talked about this yet?
Not yet. We're about to.
Okay. They got Jared Verse, which is he's a great player. I love Jared Verse. I feel so bad for that guy. Jared Verse, a 2027 first, a 2028 second, and a 2029 third. That's really not bad. That's really not bad for Miles Garrett. This guy's he broke the sack record.
Yeah.
He's also
He wanted to leave anyway, so
he
at least they
wanted
got
to
something
leave.
out of it. That's pretty.
He had a no trade clause, so he was able to pick where he wanted to go. There was reports that the Eagles and the Cowboys were also interested. I'd love to see Miles Garrett in a Cowboys uniform.
Imagine.
Yeah, I'm crying.
But this is, I think the Rams are for sure, without a doubt, the Super Bowl favorite now. They got Trent McDuffie and Miles Garrett. They still have a good offensive line. They still have Matt Stafford. Puka Nacua is a little freaky, but they still have Puka Nacua. He's biting people apparently.
He's what?
He's biting people.
What the heck?
Yeah, look it up.
I think he's in rehab right now.
Yeah, he's in rehab right
Come
now.
on, all these
Uh,
guys.
I don't know. Devontae Adams is still there. Kyron Williams is still there. They have one of the best head coaches in the league and Sean McVay. They're definitely the favorite. They're the favorite in the NFC, and I think they're the clear Super Bowl favorite at this point with this because Jared Verse is great. Miles Garrett's like 3 times better than Jared Verse.
Yeah.
And I think Jared Verse is a really good young player who's going to be very, very good in this league. Miles Garrett's so clear of him. Miles Garrett is in that Aaron Donald range of talent and ability. We just never been able to see him play on a team where he gets
That's
to play
good.
real stakes. It's a good team. Now he's on the freaking Rams. I feel so bad for Brock Purdy and
Dude,
I mean,
he-
Brock
Tim
Purdy's getting
Darnold
eviscerated.
and now he's got Miles Garrett to worry about.
This is a huge, like, the Rams know how good the Seahawks are and how good they're going to be this next year, even without Kenneth Walker. This is like hey, we're here. And I'm sure Matt Stafford feels a lot better after that horrible pick. Now, if you think about it, they could have Reuben Bain and Miles Garrett on the same defensive line. I don't think Ty Simpson's a good pass rusher, so I don't think they're going to put him there. But it just makes that pick even weirder because now it feels like really all in. That could have been Reuben Bain, bro. You could have Reuben Bain, and I've heard some sneaky reports that Aaron Donald's considering coming out of retirement.
Oh my gosh, bro.
He should do it for the plot. Just do
He
it.
should do
Let's
it.
just see what it looks like.
What is
Let's
that?
just see
What
what
is
it looks
the
like.
Lions player
It
that
was
came out of
like
retirement?
LT and Richard Y in one team.
Yeah. Who was that? I don't know who that was.
He was an O lineman. He like tried to
Yeah,
come
yeah.
out. Yeah.
And his hamstring was brisket or something.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I think he should come out of retirement. But I think for sure the Rams are the favorite to win it all.
I got
Yeah.
the Cowboys in.
I mean, I got them in the NFC Championship game. The Cowboys. But anyways, so yeah, I do. I trust Caleb Downs. Thanks for we got Caleb Downs, guys. So like, I'm happy about that. But here's the deal about this thing. I was shocked. Me personally, I thought Myles Garrett was always second to Aaron Donald when he was playing in the NFL.
Yeah.
I think he was a spectacular pass rusher. The guy's literally Hulk, guys. This guy's
Hulk, bro.
He's freaking like he's Hulk. I mean,
Yeah.
he trained with. I mean, even LeBron said it. He trained with LeBron too, and LeBron said like, man, this guy's Hulk. Like it's unreal what Myles Garrett's physique is. He's strong. He's fast. I mean, this guy's unreal. So, good luck to the NFL guys. I feel bad for your quarterbacks out there. So, man, I actually can't believe we got the Rams. I can't believe we got Myles Garrett. I can't believe it.
That's unbelievable, bro.
Myles Garrett to the Rams. OBJ back from the Giants.
Yeah, I did see that.
I saw that too.
Random OBJ.
Guys, the Patriots got AJ Brown.
They
Oh,
did.
we didn't know him about that
Mhm.
though.
Yeah,
That
Well,
was-
it's
that was
finally
rumored.
official. It was finally
That
official.
was rumored for a while, right?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
rumored for a while, but it's finally official. I think that's huge for Drake May. I'm really happy for him. I feel great about that. I feel great about that as a Cowboys fan because I think AJ Brown's a stud. So
Me
Get
too.
him out of our-
he's out of the division, and I know the Eagles got Mekhi Lemon too. He's a really good player, but yeah, Myles
Did they still have
Garrett.
Diggs?
No, they
No,
don't.
they don't.
Diggs is a free agent, and
Oh.
I think he should go to the Kansas City Chiefs, but because their number one is in jail. So
For 5 days, I think, right?
no
30
30.
days. Yeah, he's got a month in the lockup.
Rasheed Rice has got 30 days in the slammer. So
Hey, I saw Mahomes throwing though with this torn ACL.
yeah, he'll be playing week 1. That's freaky. That's freaky stuff. That's a Travis Kyle level ACL recovery from Patrick Mahomes.
Dude, honestly, now with the recovery and everything, I feel like you can get an ACL like if you injure it, and I think you can come back in like 4 months, 5 months.
If he was playing golf,
Yeah, I think the hardest thing with an ACL injury isn't the rehab; it's the mentality of, oh no, if I
Right.
do this again, I'm gonna cut it right.
yeah.
So with him, honestly, being this active, that's a really good sign of him. Like he's gonna play and he's gonna ball out.
Yeah, I think he's going to play. I think he'll be back. I think the Chiefs should seriously go for Diggs, but yeah, I definitely think the Rams are the team to beat now. They were in the NFC Championship game. They were right there with the Seahawks. They were right there. And I think most of us think the Rams probably beat the Patriots too.
yeah.
Hold on, man. They almost lost to the
and-
Panthers.
Okay,
Watch
bro.
it.
The Panthers were
Watch it.
sneaky, bro. The Panthers were sneaky all year, bro. They had Rico Dowdle looking like prime LaDainian Tomlinson, bro. So I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
you know, I think Myles Garrett is just he's
Dude,
that
he's
much
just-
better than he's just that much better than Jared Verse. He's that much better, and I think they're going to win a Super Bowl. I would be
too.
shocked. That defense is loaded. Matt Stafford is still the MVP. Puka Nacua still has CTE.
yeah, that's true.
But Devontae Adams is still there. Like he's still
Oh,
there.
I forgot about him.
He's
How old
still there,
he
and
is?
he was
Getting
very,
there.
very good. He will always be a red zone threat. He's way
Oh,
too
yeah.
good at route running to not be a red zone threat. The dude, I had Puka Nacua on my fantasy team, back-to-back titles, by the way.
Okay, bro.
But
I would have been up there too, but Travis gave me a bad trade with Malik Neighbors.
that was me.
Well, but Travis approved it, and so
You accepted the trade, bro. What do
you
you
still
mean?
approved it. You're commissioner, right?
That's not my fault
It's
for
a
you.
voting league, bro.
Doesn't matter. He screwed me basically.
Okay, realistically, it was just
That was
really
awful.
unlucky because Malik Neighbors' knee exploded a week later.
Yeah,
It was really unlucky.
bro.
Trey,
I
who
was
did you
crying.
trade him for? Or who?
Fuka.
I sure
Trey,
from
honestly,
Brooklyn to
bro, your
Philly.
team had like 5 QBs, bro. He wouldn't have done. He wouldn't have made a difference, man.
I had 2 QB. I had Mahomes who fell off the cliff, bro. I don't know what happened to him.
I honestly think this rehab with ACL might help him. I know it sounds weird, but I feel like he's been able to mentally reset through this
I think
rehab.
he's able to
been like-
finally
been
be
like
the
voodoo.
guy that like sorry Trey, to not always rely on. Like
Yeah.
he can kind of relax now and take a step back.
Also, Kenneth Walker being there is so big. 'Cause
Oh, I
he's-
forgot about that. Man.
dude,
yeah.
Okay,
they got
okay.
a run game now.
I
They
think
have a
it'll be-
run game. They actually have a run game.
I think it'll be Casey versus Rams in the Super Bowl.
If Rashee Rice is like not a criminal, I think that's possible.
Yeah.
But it also depends on how good that cornerback from LSU is that they drafted. I forgot his name. Traded up for him, got him 5 or something, kind of nuts. But what was his name? Delane,
Oh yeah.
something Delane. If he's really good, if he's as good as Trey McDuffie, I think so. Maybe the AFC's loaded, bro. I'll tell you, he's not going to be there. Is Josh Allen, because he's probably going to put up a stinker against some random team in the conference championship game.
Yeah, that was bad.
I don't
Is
think
it
they got him any health this year either.
They haven't.
yeah, it didn't
That
do
sucks,
anything.
bro.
They have no. He's got DJ Moore. I forgot. They did trade for DJ Moore. He's
I don't think
yeah.
the issue's wide receivers.
He's a lot
I think
better
it's just
than
everything
Khalil
else.
Shakir.
Who's a lot better than who's that one receiver in the Bills that was kind of like rising and then he fell off.
Oh, Keon Coleman.
Yeah, he was a rise and then he fell off.
That dude cashed me out for like $1,200, and then he just sucked the rest of the year.
I don't know what happened to him.
One
I
good
don't
game.
know that guy.
Well, I think he was pretty young, so I think it was the second year. He's a solid player. It's just he's still young.
Yeah.
Well, he
He's
screwed up. He's the reason why they lost the championship game against the Broncos.
Yeah, I mean, I just think the Bills are going to be at the same spot,
Yeah,
just right there. I do like the Ravens got a little better with Hendrickson.
I do. I will say about the Bills though. I like their running back. James Cook is really good.
Yeah. Oh, James Cook's a stud. Joe Brady is now the head coach.
Yep.
So they have a new head coach. I'm trying to think of any other AFC teams that could be right there. I think the Chargers could be good because another year under Harbaugh.
Yeah.
Joe Alt will be back and healthy. Rashawn Slater should be back and healthy. Justin Herbert's dating Madison Beer, so that's got to mean something.
Yeah.
High level analysis right there from me.
Because you know she's the baddie guy. So
Okay, bro.
I had to say that.
Trey.
What?
Oh man, I'm
just
I
playing.
hear something.
You're not playing. Stop it, bro. You're not playing. Stop it, bro.
Oh,
Let me think. I'm trying to think any other AFC teams that could be right there. The Broncos without Bo Nix, probably not. He'll be out for a while. It was only a broken ankle, so it probably should play at some point during the year. The defense is still really good, but
the Bengals are. I know one downfall is the Bengals.
The Patriots. Duh, I forgot about the Patriots. They're going to be there. They're going to be right back. Where they probably. I don't think they're going to the Super Bowl, but they're going to be back in the mix for sure. So
Yeah.
I still think all of them are chasing the Rams.
Yeah.
The Rams
I
are just
agree.
a solid team now with that.
They're
addition.
top to bottom the best team in the league. Quarterback, wide receiver room, pass rushers, secondary, coach. They're just top to bottom the best team in the league.
Yeah.
So for sure.
Yeah. Anyways, more news in sports. So the U.S. Open is in 2 weeks, guys. Who's our favorite so far, guys, to win the U.S. Open?
Come on, guys. You know I'm going to pick my boy
Rory.
Rory McIlroy. I think Rory played like trash in the PGA Championship, and he was right there all day on Sunday.
Yeah, he was.
And I think he cleans it up, and I think he could dominate a Shinnecock, and I think he's going to win it all, and I think he's going to be number 2 on all-time lists after the Trey wants this man to win so bad so he can put Rory 2 over Jack.
Yep, I sure do. I want it so bad. I have him right now 3. But I think for me, I think it'll be Rory and Brooks in the final round. I think Brooks is coming, guys.
Yeah,
I mean,
Brooks is looking pretty good.
Brooks Koepka shot 63 last week, 2 weeks ago actually in Charles Schwab, and that guy is coming, and when he's in contention, guys. I mean, he went toe to toe with Tiger Woods in 2018.
He did.
I mean, he beat Tiger. If it wasn't for Brooks Koepka, Tiger would have won his 15th major probably. In 2018.
Yeah, and then he'd have 16 because he won the Masters in 2019. But yeah, no, I think Rory. I do think Brooks is. I'll tell you, who's not going to be there is Bryson. Bryson's not going to be there. Okay,
Bryce, did you see what Bryson said? He said that he wants to quit golf and play YouTube golf. And his YouTube channel too. I watched his video. He was all mad.
Yeah.
So YT. I bet you this. I bet you the people on a YGT tour can probably beat Bryson right now. I think Garrett Clark can beat him. I think Brad Dahl can beat him. I think the Brian Bros can beat him. So, but yeah. Travis, you
Scotty, guys. I don't know why none of y'all chose Scotty, guys. He needs this for a Grand Slam.
That's true.
That's true, but the thing with Scotty though,
playing pretty good.
He doesn't have the game he doesn't have the game for the U.S. Open. He doesn't have the game.
He's not find it to get the Grand Slam.
He's not long enough.
He's gonna find it. He's eventually got to get something going.
Yeah, I think Scotty could definitely win it. I do think U.S. Opens are hard for him because of the course setup. And we did see it at Aronimink. He did struggle with the open style setup they had at Aronimink for the PGA Championship. But yeah, no, I do think Scotty could win it. I think Rory's right there, and I think Rory's game suits a U.S. Open better than Scotty. And I watched almost every shot Rory hit that was televised at PGA Championship. This guy did not play good, and he was right there. He was one bad opening round away. Guys, he shot like a 75 in the opening round, and he was right there all day on Sunday. So I do think that if he cleans it up, plays well, he could win. Cam Young could win. His game suits the U.S. Open as well. Long, great ball striker. But Scotty's going to have to figure out that putter if he wants to win.
Yeah,
he's been off.
His putter's been so off. When he was winning majors, when he won 2 majors last year, his putting was insane. This guy missed like 8 5-footers at the PGA.
Yeah, I remember that.
I've never seen that. He's got the yips, bro. So he's got to figure it out. I think John Rahm's going to play well. He played really well at the PGA Championship for once. Finally.
They all got to try now because
they all got to try because Liv's about to go away, so they're actually going to start trying again. But no, I do think I'm going to say Rory is my favorite to win it. Let me look up the odds real quick. I bet it's Scotty, but
yeah, probably is Scotty.
I think Scotty's like plus 300 or something, or
minus
Scotty, Rory,
Bryson. Probably. I bet you pick Bryson.
Smalley.
Okay, it's Scotty at plus 490.
Really.
So this is FanDuel. Scotty at plus 490, Rory at plus 950, Rahm at plus 1400, Cam Young at plus 1500, Ludwig at plus 1800, Bryson at plus 1900, and Xander at plus 1900. So really, Scotty and Rory are the heavy favorites, and then it kind of a big gap, and then Rahm, Cam Young, and Luddy. So
yeah.
Cam Young's been on a heater this year. I haven't seen him.
He's been playing really well. He struggled at the PGA. I don't think anybody was expecting Aronimink to be that hard. So I do think that was a struggle.
What's his name? Rye something?
Aaron Rye?
Yeah.
The 2 gloves.
Like,
really weird PGA Championship because start to finish, it felt like a U.S. Open, and then Aaron Rye won. So weird. Congratulations to him. He has the Wanamaker. He won a lot of money. He gets to go to a lot of majors now because of that win.
Yeah,
really weird. And I don't know if we're gonna see the dude win again, but he could. He played great. But yeah, so
yeah. So next weekend, guys, is the Corn Ferry Tour coming to the Amarillo. That's what's supposed to golf club. So Nick Rankin, Travis Kai. If this exceeds, could we see a PGA tournament in the Amarillo? A PGA Tour event?
PGA Championship?
No, not event, not championship. A PGA Tour event.
A PGA Tour event.
Yeah.
No.
I think we could, guys. We could. I think we actually could see it.
I think the winner of this event's gonna shoot like a -30. They're gonna dominate La Paloma, bro.
I think we can see it happen, guys.
If the Rawls haven't gotten a PGA Tour event, nor has Lajitas, whatever the place is called, you're definitely not getting a tournament, bro.
I think it could. I'm being so proud. I think it actually could be a tour event.
Oh my gosh. I need to do something. I gotta take a breather.
Where are you going, bro?
Oh man, that's top 5 Trey of you, man.
Dude, here's the deal. La Paloma's a good course. It's as close to a good course, guys. So it's
I
a
bet
good
it
course.
is, but man, the courses around Texas and here, there's much better courses. I bet.
But hey, the La Paloma getting better. It's getting into tour event. It's gonna be crazy, guys. But yeah, I think that's gonna happen. So, anyways, so I played golf today. So Nick Rankin, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So should we all try to go pro, guys?
Bro.
So this is where I put Trey into reality here, man.
Let's
Guys,
go for it.
We all shot. Nick, did you shoot plus 70 or plus 80 at a? What was that place called? The Rogers?
Plus
Comanche?
80.
Huh?
Comanche?
Yeah, Comanche. Is that
Oh,
what
and I shot like what I shoot an 87.
Guys, we shot above an 80, all of us. I don't
Hey,
think.
hey, bro, we can get golf lessons. A few golf lessons.
If golf lessons can get me to the PGA Championship, I'm paying that guy millions of dollars.
Hey, bro, if we get a PGA Championship, guy, not PGA Championship, if we can get a few golf lessons out there, play and go out there and just dominate a course. I think we should all try to qualify for the PGA Tour.
Trey, we can't dominate the par 3. What are you talking about, bro?
Hey, to give you a couple lessons.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, we can't even shoot minus. Okay, we're not close, man.
Not even close to a scratch golfer, brother. Yeah.
Hey, you never know. Next probably get country club membership at the what is it called? At the your mom told me.
Yeah, Hillcrest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hey, man, play twice a week with a few golf lessons in there with a golf pro, a club. Got it.
Trey, man.
You got it, guys.
All right, man. Whatever helps you sleep, bro.
Okay, bro. All right. I think we should go, bro. I think we should try. I think we can make it. Anything because we know it's easier to go into the NBA and the NFL because you have to be like 6'6" in the NBA with a 48-inch vertical, with like running a 4.1, looking like Steph Curry and LeBron out there. The NFL, you gotta be like muscular, risking your CTE with risking your head injuries. So there's that. You know,
It is technically easier,
but it's a hard sport though.
but it's not at the same time because more people actually try out.
You know, I'm gonna try out one day.
Hey, bro, more power to you, bro. I'll be rooting for you outside the ropes.
Yeah, I think Nick can do it too. And so can Travis.
All right, man.
Yeah. Anyways, more sports news out there. So Serena Williams is making her return to tennis. What are your thoughts?
She's old.
Yeah, she got a kid as well, and
She's 40.
And she won when she was pregnant, dude. Not gonna lie, that's crazy.
I don't know why she's trying to come back.
Hey man, why
The
not?
playing field right now in tennis as well. The young folks, dude, they're going at it now. So like,
Yeah.
I don't think she
Yeah.
can come back. I think
It's not gonna be the
Osaka's
same. It's not gonna be the same.
She was 40 years old when she last played in the 2022 U.S. Open, and she almost came in close to winning it all. But the best player in the world at the time beat her.
Who beat her? Was it Osaka? Who? Oh, I've never heard of this person my entire life. Gia Tomalajevic.
Yeah,
Yeah, the game's changed, man. She can't compete. Let's be honest, guys. I don't think she can compete.
I think she can.
She
I think she can compete again, guys.
Okay.
okay.
I think she's the goat. She's the goat of tennis for a reason, guys.
She's to go to. Yeah. She's 44.
Hey, you can anything's possible, like Kevin Garnett said.
All right, guys. Yeah, I think that's it.
That's a wrap.
Okay, guys. Hey, we'll wrap up for the Playboy podcast. Comment below if we should go tour or not. Let us know what you think out there, guys.
You know, it'd be fun if we try to break 70.
Hey, that's my goal this year: break 80, and then break 70 next year, and then there we go. Go from there. That's my goal. But anyways, that'll wrap us up for the Playboy podcast. Thanks for Nick for joining. Thanks for Nick for joining on, and Travis for joining on too.
Thank you for having me.
Giveaway will be next week, guys. Stay tuned for that. And follow us on the Apple Podcasts, on Instagram. And we'll catch y'all next week.
Peace.